Good afternoon. So this week was full of events dedicated for our first generation students. We spoke to some key participants to learn some more. La línea naranja de la MBTA reabre después de un mes de cierre debido a supuestas reparaciones. I can still hear the music, I can still hear the people, the smiles, the laughter, the happiness in there. I really can confirm there was a vibrant room. En las próximas horas inicia formalmente la Cumbre de las Américas. Ahí están a punto de reunirse los presidentes de México, Estados Unidos y Canadá. López Obrador calls for an end to the attitude of abandonment towards Latin America and the Caribbean, while Biden shifts his focus to what he classifies as the fentanyl epidemic. Here, you can tailor your resume, expand your network, check out job postings, and review the interview process. Students, you got this. Behind me is a large patch of greenery along the Boston side of the Charles River. And for this month's Staying in Status Immigration reminder, make sure you have registered for your spring semester. Remember, you have a 12 minimum credit for undergraduate and graduate students. Esta mañana California enfrenta catastróficas inundaciones. Sigue lloviendo en suelos sobresaturados, aumentando el riesgo de deslaves en áreas devastadas por incendios forestales. This morning, California faces catastrophic flooding. Rain continues on supersaturated soils, increasing the risk of landslide in areas devastated by forest fires. Dining rooms like this have been turned into TV sets, as journalists have been covering the news in the most innovative way. Let's all come together this holiday season and make a difference. For Suffolk in the City, I'm Isabella Martinez.
In just about a month, college seniors will be walking down the aisle into the real world. This year, with a more promising job market. Dave Mary from the Career Development Center at Suffolk University tells students the projections.
We look for the Job Outlook Report from NACE, the National Association of Colleges and Employers, each year to see what the predictions are, and it's typically pretty spot on. For the past 2 years, it's been very depressing to read. This year, it's really encouraging. So they're seeing that employers are looking to hire 27% more students from the graduating class of 2022 than they did from 2021.
The hope may be high, but the search remains difficult.
I've applied to like 6 or 7 solid jobs that I could see myself working in the future, and most of them I haven't even heard anything back from, not even like a denial. So
I don't have that much time to apply. I think last summer I applied to like 100 jobs and internships, and right now I'm at 12.
A couple dozen, if I'm being honest. And like some of them have been reaching back to me, and some of them have been saying like, oh, like it's just not the right fit, or I just haven't been hearing.
Employers are now moving towards skill-based hiring. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Looking beyond a student's major and GPA.
Big one is technology, not just necessarily knowing particular technological programs or software systems, but the ability to learn them and adapt them to your practice.
Hard work is definitely still required, but staying open-minded and hopeful is crucial as opportunities are widely available.
So I encourage students to still do their homework before the interview, even though it's a great job market, but to be really optimistic about their chances.
Underwater, by air, on land, Paola Gutierrez has done it all for 23 years, reporting for Univision's early morning program, Despierta América. Always with the same passion and enthusiasm, including my birth.
Isabella Martinez.
But stay-at-home orders have radically changed the way news is being reported. Journalists are working around the clock to make sure people in their communities are being informed during this pandemic.
And so journalists are stuck in their houses, stuck in their workspace, and they're trying to interview people, trying to verify truth. And it's very difficult to do when you can't see or be with that person face to face.
Al Tompkins is one of the country's most respected broadcast journalism and multimedia teachers and coaches. Recently, Tompkins has focused on COVID-19 with a daily newsletter, and he's been following how journalist jobs have changed.
A lot of them have moved almost their entire operations to home-based, and that's required them to do a lot of adaptation for software. So they went from normal business, working out of the office, to all of a sudden, almost overnight, producing entire newscasts at home. It's extraordinary.
Stand by in 3, 2.
Muy buenos días.
Thanks to all the resources that we have with technology, we have been able to keep the show running safely from home.